I'm actually shocked that wasn't. Well, never mind.
Oh, I'm good.
I don't know what you're talking
Super
about.
chain. I think super chain hits harder.
Mm.
Yeah, the first tethers with like minimal mitigation, it doesn't kill us. Unless like it's just it's a resistance check, so like you just don't get hit by the wrong color.
Yeah, I was just wondering because it leads up to a raid wide, and the other one's also back-to-back hits.
Oh no, the raid wide's fine,
both
but
be
like
good. So
the raid wide comes after, and the belt isn't needed for raid wides. But super chain is multiple like hits that each take off half our health, and that can, and that's the mechanic I'm actually focused on topping people off of more often than not.
okay.
Like the tethers is just, oh hey, you did it wrong, we wipe. That's it. No ifs and there's no in between. There's no saving it.
Alrighty. Just so you know, we're gonna do 6-second countdowns, because I'm really not interested in proper openers or anything like that when we're not beating our heads against Enrage and or trying to farm. So it's gonna be pretty quick.
And this would be his Protean spot, facing the boss.
Right. We should go over positions real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, so during Super Chain, it is, what is it, third in line?
Second.
Second in line, okay.
I think Mimi was third or something, or Reese.
Okay.
Looks like Mimi's here, I'm here. Who's here? I think Tino was here and Alfie was here, right?
Yep.
So yeah, you're right here.
So facing the boss left to right, you'd be second in line for the Proteans during Super Chain. Other than that, your traditional clock spot, whenever we would have to do clock spots for literally any mechanic ever, would always be D, and you are in the groups that will always go to D, which has been group 2, I believe. Group 1, okay.
All right, that's reasonable.
All right, countdown.
Oh my god, I almost fucking caught him.
Show me your all, that I might become divinity manifest!
Reprisal.
From nothing I mold life. You
Pretty
cannot
soft.
escape my eternal gaze.
Stay.
What? I don't recall being in that.
How did...
Oh.
It's fine. Going left. See?
My reprisal.
It impairs.
Were we missing
shit.
some people?
It looks like both lasers were on the same side.
Oh shoot, yeah, might be.
You
I
cannot escape
thought lasers
the
were third,
game.
not second.
Yeah, it's okay.
Now I know though.
Now he's a nowhere.
Yep.
Yeah, it was light left, dark
red
right.
right.
Red right. I hate red right, dude. That sounds like
If you the icon, there's a it's the icons are usually a dude and a and a thing on it, or a laser pointed left or right angled, or a little pillar. Let's go on the left or right of the circles.
yeah, you get the dude, the wiggly, and the laser.
Yeah, and like just looking at the icon, like I just tells me like, oh hey, the dude's on the left side of the icon. I'm supposed to be on the left.
Yeah,
The laser's pointed to the right side. I'm supposed to be on the right. It
that's very
actually
true.
tells you, and that's what I've been going off of, and it's really helpful.
It's actually quite clever. I never noticed the dude is on a different side.
Yeah, that actually is a thing. I
Yeah.
just never consciously acknowledged it.
I knew the lasers were like that, but I didn't realize with the dude.
Alrighty, countdown. Although I won't forget to admit the auto, which I fucking hate doing.
Show me your all, that I might become divinity manifest.
Oh, that's not how I do my opener.
Reprisal.
Feels weird to actually have two healers. We're so healthy.
From nothing I mold.
I could be Astro if you want.
No.
I mean, Astra's a healer. I'm not convinced what we had before was a healer.
Oh yeah, shouldn't be here. Wait, should I? Oh.
Swap.
Yeah.
Oh, what a press that button.
Oh shit, the button
Did you
was
press that? You pressed that.
too early. That was my bad. Wait, why'd you
Where's
die?
the mitigation?
I got him.
I can't
Wait.
walk over.
I like your damage down, Chief.
Wait. I had everything.
Are you guys missing
You
a
had
step?
nothing. You probably it was probably server tick or something. Someone's
Okay,
missing.
Someone was.
Goodbye, world.
I'm just gonna guess that was the Rez's fault.
Nope.
No? He was just.
I mean, I wasn't
killing
confused the
moment.
person that rezzed me, but like I was in the right spot.
We were just being a little silly.
Yeah. Oh, like I said, it's been a week since we spent an hour in this fight. All right, countdown.
That was an hour and a half. Thank you very much.
Show me your all, that I might become divinity manifest.
Hey, I'm not the one who early pulled.
Oops, shit. I fat fingered the knees and the size. It's
Goodbye,
fine. I'll
Benny.
heal him up.
From nothing I mold life.
I don't actually with the dome here. I don't actually have to heal because it like the amount of heals is like full health. Goes up to full health.
Swap.
Swap.
Oh, hey, stop it. But like it's just that powerful. And
If you die this time, I don't know what to say.
Skill issue.
dodge to the left side-ish of each half.
I'm in.
You
Oh,
ate
it's
that!
removable? I didn't know it was revivable.
Well, we have a healer that knits, so. I guess doing that early does give coverage for on the soul sooner than that.
I keep forgetting to use my beautification late there, so that I can cover the AoE. Super chain! This is where like I kind of
out in pairs.
Here.
And then we're going counter.
How did you live, Reese, but I didn't? What?
Hey, look, 2 lasers. Actually, no, I think we were just straight up missing someone.
Yeah.
That someone was a corpse already.
Oh, all that. Never mind.
Yeah, I got hit by the out. I wasn't far enough out.
Lord Potato.
Reese was like right on you, he was laying behind. How did you not get hit by the out? What?
Must have been a pixel difference.
Alright, countdown.
Show me your all, that I might become divinity manifest.
Worst part about progging this is every time we wipe, I have to eat this fucking auto again.
From nothing I mold life.
Skill issue.
I hate it so much.
I mean, I have some tank crafted gear if you want a melee.
My eternal gaze.
Honestly.
Stay.
Hey. Fine.
And stay.
I'll let you call it.
I like when it stays there.
I guess the problem is, Reese, that we're both soft-spoken with our callouts.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no!
No? What?
This is... Yeah, this is fucked.
What happened?
I was about to say... Both lights... Wait, no. Yeah.
Did I go? Wait, hold on. I need to figure out. I saw something. Let me see if I saw it right. The hashtag. If I saw the hashtag right.
Hashtag.
It's not wrong.
Yeah. The pound.
Yeah, I saw the hashtag right. It's just the DPS side was reversed.
Yeah, yeah, that was wacky.
That's just a hashtag recognition issue. It gets better over time, and even when it does, it still happens occasionally.
Yeah, just remember you kind of want to, instead of watching the line, you want to watch the person. Know what corner they're going to be nearest to.
Alrighty. Countdown.
Oh shit.
Show me your all, that I might become divinity manifest.
I think that's
Hit
fast. At
buffer
one
is-
point, I suggested making the countdown the time it takes my tomahawk to hit the boss. I was immediately outvoted.
I'd vote against it just for Reese's sake. Let the man ver thunder.
You cannot escape
Already
my
south again.
eternal gaze.
Oh, stay. Stay and stay. Bleh.
Why the auto like tickling now?
Because I have every mitigation in the game on me.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, are you that was a perfect time to use Aqua Veil on him.
Yeah, I've been using it.
Awesome. Like, I just didn't see it because I didn't know if it was on or not because the
I forgot.
Oh shit!
The one time I forget.
Reese, can you get alchemy? Alchemy.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you.
It's okay. At least you didn't say algae. We're good.
Yeah, I just think it's just like I don't have like too many statuses on my party list. It just gets lost in the sauce.
I don't know. Have you heard how everyone's been referring to me this entire time, Lexi? Since like
Whiny?
fucking in partners. Fucking Christ. Clock.
Wait, the fuck?
In and out.
Damn it! No! I'm dead.
Ooh, I'm gonna take this. Ow!
I tried to eat both of them, it didn't work.
I
Did you try to eat both? I was in it.
forgot how fast that was.
Yeah, I think a lot of us did.
Yeah, that third one's very fast. Alright.
I'm done.
Show me your all, that I might become divinity manifest.
Somebody like use physics there, my equivalent, because I know you should be in your first place like that.
We shouldn't need it because I have a set coming
Swap
back
so
up
swap.
later.
Swap.
Okay.
Yeah, party north. And we're swapping.
Party north, party north.
Yeah. Like nobody else is moving. I heard swap, I thought it was like, oh yeah, it's swap.
Yeah.
Sorry, I should use a different word.
Yeah, again, the one time I forget to look.
I'm in the middle of Risiko's.
Okay, I'll get it. Turn.
Oh, do we have enough time? I don't think we have enough time.
No, it's
Yeah,
bound.
no, that one's
Alright,
probably
just jump.
lost.
Thank you for the res. I'm gonna decline.
No, you should take it. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Disrespectfully decline.
Well, I think one of the largest banes to my life is that anytime Mimi gets a res, she will take it, no matter what the circumstances. So, like, the entire group is sitting in the wall, we're ready to wipe, boss is resetting, Mimi just pops up out of nowhere.
Oh god. Tenno was so guilty of that too.
Countdown?
What was the white mage say? That's not sacred ground.
Asylum?
Asylum.
Yeah.
It comes back up, but
No.
so
What I
you
mean-
don't need to worry.
What I mean is, I know how difficult it is, or annoying it is, for white mage to press that button during the super fast DCB phase.
Oh, I just have him aggro placing it down on the boss.
From nothing I mold life.
Yeah, no, I don't.
She's on controller, so.
Party north.
Escape my eternal gaze.
Stay. Swap. Stay and then swap.
This is swap stay, right?
Yes.
Oh.
I've
I'm
been
smart.
lied to.
Alright, Racy. You're rehired.
Oh yeah, we just stay.
Hey, bitch, come here for your Cure 3. Okay,
I don't want your Cure 3.
take it.
Someone's missing.
Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up. That was me.
Oh,
We made that work. Keep going.
and I was not looking up north.
Yeah.
I need help for this upcoming tank buster. I stupidly used bloodwetting.
Okay.
Yeah, you can totally hit both with a single thing of feint, it looks like.
These chains are forged from the fabric of creation.
I'm a Bazinga. Protean and out.
Oh, I was too far south.
Yes, double
I
laser.
was on the wrong one. Oh, good.
Just look at the icons.
Yeah, they're definitely getting to the point where like people need a reminder. Please, for the love of God, look at your debuffs. Don't just blindly go through the mechanic. Please be aware if you have the laser. And also keep in mind that the out to chariot is very, very big. Much bigger than I think 6 people thought it was.
Yeah, play that shit as safe as possible, please.
Yeah, I was.
Fuck. Mm.
Alright, countdown.
Show me your all, that I might become divinity manifest.
I'm reasonably sure if I shake here that I have it back for Super Chain. I'm gonna test it.
You cannot escape
Pretty
my
south.
eternal gaze.
Right swap stay.
Look north.
My reprisal.
If Feint covers both, I should dismantle better.
Oh, just barely, but it totally does.
I got him.
Knowing how server snap
See
shots
ya.
work, I wonder if he even caught on this. Oh my
Yeah.
fucking fuck.
Oh, I didn't realize. Right.
Chains are forged from
Yeah, I didn't super last second for on the soul.
Alright, let's just focus on Super Chain.
Pairs and in. Oh shit. Yeah.
I'm on the right side.
I
Out.
couldn't read it, maybe.
In. What bullshit?
Ow.
You cannot escape my eternal gaze.
I missed where it spawned because Dragoon has 30 buttons.
Yeah, I'll call that out next time.
Okay. To answer the question you were asking, Alki, yes, you can cover at the very least my hit of the tank buster if you delayed a little bit.
Well, it's more like you have to hit it so late to like, I'm worrying if like the server ping will negate the mit on the soul, but I'll try it anyway. As long as GCDs don't fuck me.
I need healer input on it, but I'm reasonably sure even if you miss the AoE, it's probably better on the Tank Buster regardless.
That's probably true, especially since the Raider White doesn't bleed or anything.
Yeah, and I'm taking the Tank Buster effectively naked. I have maybe Blood Wedding.
Use it on the Tank Buster.
Jolt was Scorch.
Counter?
So yeah, I had nothing to cast to get twin cast at that moment.
Maybe dismantle the first raid wide and then use Tactician for the raid wide after leading into the Tank Buster. Because
Well,
it'll
you
for
know,
sure
if I-
catch a.
I'll let you know if I can do that. Because I'm using... Right now I'm using Tactician on the opener.
Actually, I guess I could-
Unnecessary. Oh well, it was necessary. Like with with your previous hero.
Yeah, it was very... Party South.
Right. Swap.
Okay. I mean, I'll just use Dismantle instead at the opener, just because I can.
My reprisal? Rex, can you reprisal this Tank Buster if you haven't been? I don't remember if we talked about that.
Yeah, again.
Molto bene.
Molto bene.
De nada.
These chains are forged from the fabric of creation.
Northwest, it's pairs and out.
Remember, be further out than you think you need to be.
We're going counter. Out and in. Okay.
You cannot escape my
Who had light tower there?
Right swap.
What the heck's
Yeah.
the mouse?
Right swap stay. Right swap
Yep.
stay.
Oh, that was me. Yeah.
Today, my theory shall be proven.
Thanks out.
Party.
Again.
In? Oh yeah.
Ow.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot about that one.
It's okay. Alright.
I got him. And I can get Terra or Ellie.
Alright, remember to look for the platforms that are going chompy chomp.
Comp relative.
Look back here.
To silent vessels, I give voice.
What can we do with it? Oh no.
Ooh,
Oh,
Yeah,
aiming that is hard.
I remembered as we were getting into that mechanic that I remember that the platforms disappear and literally nothing else about that mechanic. So I'm gonna need to refresh myself on that one. I was gonna say something. Right. For the super chain, just to remind people, if you are a melee with a tower, you are going to the left and right front of the boss on your normal clock positions. If you're a spread and melee, you're going to the back of the boss in your normal clock positions. ranch are just sort of fucking off. I don't honestly know what's going on in your lives.
I mean, the towers still need to play some forward-ish,
I mean,
but yeah.
okay, so what I always assume, I don't know, like, is that the towers should be placed, like, you know how like the essentially on the line of the in and out, like there, and the boss's circle, that line, like where those two cross, left and right. Does that make sense? Do those words make sense, or do I have to try and figure?
No, it makes sense, and yeah, that's probably the most scientific way to approach it. I'd settle for close enough while we're progging the mechanic, but definitely if that helps you think of it, 100%, that's a good thing to follow.
Yeah, and then everyone else GTFOs from there.
Yeah, I'm gonna need about 5 to 10 minutes here. I just gotta go take care of something for my grandmother, so I will be right back.
I get to eat.
So for that mechanic we just wiped too, am I just free to fuck off if I don't have a tether? To one of like the outer platforms, like
Yeah, supports don't get a tether. You get debuffs.
Yeah,
I know
you
there
need
is
there are
cross
third
and-
towers you need to worry about, Mimi.
oh,
I know that the ones that has like an X and a cross can, like the cross goes south and the
Yeah, and plus goes east or north. I mean,
yeah. There are people with our debuff. I don't know how you have.
how about you watch
identify-
a video, Mimi?
I am, but like I'm trying to make it like
Okay,
Work
to
in
make
your
sense
head.
in my brain. Yeah.
I made the sense. I have it. Let me grab my waypoints if I could find where that is. Okay. So
Hey there,
our
Hector viewers.
options are okay. So we have two icons we get. We either get the towers or the crosses. So the crosses, the line beams. Let's say we get the cross. We go up here or up here because for some reason they can swap. They can swap, right? Our responsibilities are to drop our beams and then bait the angels. That's it.
I see the tower debuff. You resolve it by priority. So
If you have a
It's just-
plus, you either want to drop the plus here or here. All right, depending on the platform. If you have an X, you do want to drop it like in the middle ish area, and it's up to the DPS to dodge.
Yep.
Now for towers, no, for our planting, what we have to do when we have like the tower thingy, we have to take a tower. Like a tower will spawn in this ish position, and since you're either party two, I don't know how parties as party one either go always left or always right. I let the tanks do the brain work for which side they're supposed to be going. These are our spot. First, the tower appears, right, and the tower hits, and then we have to dodge the lasers that are hitting the DPS somehow. Right? And then we have to take note of which color the tethers are, because that depends on that color controls where we place our towers, because both towers are either both white or both dark, and the tethers are both light on left side and both dark on right side, and vice versa.
And if basically if you are If you're the tower and on your side is all the same color people, you go to the dead center of the arena and drop your tower in between so that people on the other platform can move into that tower despite being on different platforms.
Right. There are two positions. Our positions for towers are usually here, like about here-ish area, like kind of like a diagonal. Where the two towers should be looking like a diagonal on the platform.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. For context, when my grandmother started to get Alzheimer's, I moved her into my house. Generally, she's okay at night, which is why I try to raid like later on in the day. But maybe one in every like 4 or 5 raid nights, I'll get interrupted for a few minutes. But try not to make it too common of a thing.
Oh, good.
What we still have here. I guess some people might have stepped away to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
Or not.
I'm shoveling food in my mouth, sorry.
Understandable. Okay, so like I said, I don't really remember that one mechanic. What is that? Paradigma 4? What's the one where she makes platforms?
It's 3.
The one with the falling platforms, engravement 2.
Oh,
Yeah, it's also engravement 2. It's Paradigm 3 and it's engravement 2. It's both.
it's combined. Like it's combined into Paradigm 3.
I gotcha.
Yeah. I believe you'll deal with towers. Usually, Kala. So
Should I
you-
go through my explanation again, or do you have it?
I was gonna
It
pull up
applies to
the.
tanks as well. It applies to tanks as well.
Yeah, if you want to give me like the super short version.
Basically, you're always gonna worry about the towers. The DPS are always the ones with the tethers. You're gonna be.
So
Yeah, you got waymarks. Yeah, go ahead.
here are the X's and the X goes down at C. The crosses go on A and B, and then
Based
we
on your
just
debuff.
bait. And then the only thing we have to focus on is baiting the angel. If we get that, that's it. For the other thing, we have to take the tower. I mean, take the tower. Here, or here. Dodge the tethers. And then take note of the color. And in that case, either place it in the dead center, or like say in the here, or here, and here.
Yeah, to briefly elaborate on that, the tower people, they'll all be the same kind of tower. So either be both tower people will be light tower or dark tower. If you are on the side that has 2 tether people of the exact same color as you, say you are light, and everyone on your side is also light, they had the light tethers, then you need to go to 1 so that the people on the other platform can get to your tower, because they'll have dark and they'll need to get to the tower. Otherwise, your tower will not have anyone and it'll blow up.
Okay.
And if you are on the platform with the opposite color people, you chill on one of the letters shown here. And then one of the tether people will move in.
I guess
I
you
believe
could,
it's
put it here-ish, a little farther, but either way, the DPS have to GTFO or dodge you in general.
yeah.
Okay. And where are the people with the angel tethers going? Are they just stretching? Because I remember one is going to go in diagonal and one is going straight, right?
Yep. Yeah, they'll either go straight across or diagonal. They as long as they don't hit you with their things, you should be safe to take the tower as need be on your side.
Okay.
I think it's are we doing like yeah, we can just do I guess group 1, group 2 sides, so if you're group 1 tank or healer, you can go left.
We would like signs will be helpful in this endeavor for specifically for the tanks figuring out which side they have to go. Who's main tank?
Me generally, Kala.
You
That
get.
is. Thank you for adding that, Reese. Because yeah.
Yeah, I didn't say anything about DPS because partially I don't know. I've never played DPS.
Oh no, it's understandable.
It's all good.
DPS's role is mostly easy in that.
Yeah.
Hold on. For towers, we are not doing then the priority thingy. So now, if we have to go east and west, we are doing basically library.
I mean, for like the towers, one of you can always go west, and the other can always go east. And then from
but there
there
is a
on,
chance
the mechanic solves itself.
there could be a chance like the both library get the same tower, like a tank and a healer from library one get
Can that happen?
towers.
I
I think that can happen. So yeah, I think we have to use the priority system.
I would actually say make it easier. The person who has the straight tower has to go in the middle, and the person who has the diagonal tower gets to chill in the center of the platform.
Well,
And the lines, the tether. Did I say tower? Yeah, tether.
yeah, you said tether or tower.
Tower.
Or whatever.
But yeah, that's my suggestion to make it easier on the brain. But if you guys want to try to, because the DPS who get the tethers, it's random which order and which side they go to.
Well, at the very least, the person with the plus is always going to go far north. The person with cross can always go far south.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the DPS.
I think.
No, I'm talking about the support with the towers, not with the crosses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was wrong. My bad.
Yeah, yeah. Like, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna do the priority system to know if one has to go to the east and who else has to go to the west, or are we doing something else?
We can just say.
I mean, can the tanks ever get the plus and X? If not,
Yeah, can the tanks get the plus and cross?
Like, I don't
Yes.
think so.
For what it's
Yes,
worth, I'm being fed some information. TLDR. Healers plant on their east-west sides. Tanks flex if you have the same debuff as your healer, is what I'm being told.
That's okay. That's fine. Yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
Yep. So yeah, healers anchor, tanks adjust.
And I have to adjust with Mimi then. Okay.
Yep, you're adjusting with Mimi.
Okay.
Okay. I think we're good on that, yeah?
And just remember support. If you get plus, you go north. If you get cross, you go south.
Just kind of reminds me of like P8S Part 2. What was that? The last mechanic where you have to adjust for towers.
A little bit like that.
Yeah.
It's not quite as ad hoc.
Just real quick, I'm gonna just say check your food.
And it's like one person claims, okay, I'm always far left. So
Show me your all, that I might become divinity manifest.
So I'll do dismantle here so I can have tactician for later. I will have it up in time for right after chain theory.
You cannot escape my eternal gaze.
Party north.
north.
Staying. Staying again. Push north.
Puzzle.
The tanks to cope.
I tried delaying my temperance to cover the tank buster too.
Tempers is easier because it's 20 seconds.
Mm.
These chains are forged.
I would try to get character on. Well,
Yeah, I got it to cover this time. Did you like it better?
Ready northwest. It's out and pairs. And then we're moving clockwise. Out. In. Oh shit. I fucked up.
You cannot escape
Oh, I wasn't the only one.
eternal gaze.
Bagoom.
all right. The person with the laser takes the tower, by the way, as a reminder.
Yeah.
So
Probably
be ready
needed
to
that
move
reminder.
back in. Be ready to move back into those towers.
Yeah, I just got clipped by a spread on the way in, so that's what got me.
Rip.
Alrighty. How do we want the spreads to move? So if you're a melee and you have the spread, you run to the back of the boss because the boss will always be facing us at that point because he's following me around. If you're ranged and you have the spread, just go behind the party, drop it off in a corner or something.
Yeah, you fuck off. Yeah,
Right.
you run through, Lexi.
Yeah.
On your side. It's
And
essentially-
and what we had said, Lexi, is because like you and Terra could both have it, which would mean you're both running through. Try to make it like because you're always on the southeast side, if I'm correct. I believe. No, you're on the southwest. So you would always run like to the left-ish, and Terra would always run to the right-ish, but behind the boss. Yep, just run behind and to the left, straight through the boss.
Yeah, go through.
Alrighty, countdown.
Show me your all, that I might become divinity manifest. From nothing I mold life. You cannot escape my
south.
eternal gaze.
Run, swap, and stay.
Oh shit.
Row, Raggy.
No! That was
Oh,
too
no.
late.
Mim down. Oh, sorry.
One thing I just wanted to quickly mention, I'm getting a lot of healing after I eat the 2 beams, and then I'm getting a benediction to top off like 10k HP. I think the Benny is probably the better thing to be using there, so maybe all the healing that's getting pumped into me beforehand, which I know is my equilibrium. I saw one of the Sage's various holes going
Oh,
into me, which is not a
That's
sentence I thought I'd ever say.
mitigation. Single target mitigation I'm throwing on you. The heal is
Oh,
just
okay.
The heal
Gotcha,
is just
gotcha.
extra.
Yeah, sorry. The only thing I know about Sage is that like 90% of their abilities end in hole. So,
Well, yeah, they're
Maybe.
the tryptophobia job or whatever it's called.
I mean, like they had to change the icon because of that.
Yeah, but so they still retain their holes.
yeah, no,
Anyway.
they're great at a gangbang. They have a hole for everybody.
I do get that, but like, and I still throw it on for the mitigation though.
Okay. No, that's fine. I didn't realize that was the mitigation one. So in that case, Mimi, would you rather save the Benny for after the auto? Because I am getting a ton of healing there. Like I think the Benny's only doing about 10k.
Sure.
Throw away for one of your shields and maybe plus your Aqua Veil, but that's about it, I think.
We'll see how it goes.
All right.
Countdown?
Let's see
I've
if you
just been
live.
throwing Benny the moment the third one goes off, so.
All right, let's see if you live.
Show me your all, that I
This
might
fucking
become
auto.
divinity manifest. From nothing I mold life. You cannot
Pretty
escape
north.
my eternal gaze.
Stay. Swap. Stay.
Shit.
Swap.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
You let me.
I was watching Rex, and I was scared, that's all.
What?
Yeah, I don't
Because,
give
because,
you anything.
because living, that's all, for me.
Oh, okay. I see.
Oh wait, I'm not supposed to be here.
Yeah, oh wait, no, this is funny one. Watch north.
Hold on. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna need some help for this tank buster.
Gotcha. Give you an ablation.
You're getting my help.
Add my axe. Not that bad.
These chains are forged from the fabric of creation.
Right northeast. It's in pairs. Then we're moving counter.
What?
And now.
Laser?
Yeah, an extra laser, yeah.
I'm about to die.
You
Okay.
cannot escape my eternal
I need a minute before next pull.
Sure. So while we're waiting, there's actually something that I've been sort of thinking about all night, and I want to ask. Salence, am I saying that right? I don't know if there's a particular name you prefer to be used.
Saying this is fine.
Okay.
Sorry.
So I've been wondering something, and it's a weird thought to try and put into words, but like you're super knowledgeable about what's going on. Like you came in here and were immediately able to sort of like say where the damage in the fight is, where the cooldowns that are that you think they should be. Like you clearly know what's going on, right? There's no fucking mystery that you're like coming in here to thumb up your ass. When we were talking, no joke, I was thinking of Stranger of Paradise, the Final Fantasy game with the guy Jack, where like 90% of his dialogue is "I must kill chaos," and I felt like when I was talking to you originally, I felt like I was reading that, but like "I must kill Savage," right? Like that was the only thing that you really like had on your mind when we were initially talking. And I'm curious because like I can't really figure it out for myself. You're so knowledgeable about the game. Why don't you seem like, at least to me, when we were initially talking, why don't you seem like you want to like get in there and fucking kill stuff and be like fucking super gigaparser? Like, is it just like you're sort of just focused on what's in front of you at the time, or?
True goal for Savage was True Blind. but I've been unable to get what I want from that.
Oops.
And like I've raided with parsers before, and it's not so like getting 99 and 100 is not fun for me. But like getting like purple parsing, like at least like 75% out, that's fine. Like that's making it super efficient, super great, like perfecting the fight.
Mm-hmm.
But like becoming a master, I've like the energy I'm putting to becoming a master, I guess, is in some other game. What? No, that I'm getting off topic. I just I enjoy the fight. I don't enjoy like ultra parsing because it's not parsing isn't important.
Okay. All right. I mean, like I thought, I was just super curious because normally, at least in my experience, the order of operations usually somebody gets good at the game and they kind of start to realize that they're good at the game, and then they kind of like get this itch to get like better, right? That's normally what I would see, and so it was I couldn't really understand why it was not present when we were initially talking, but like what you said makes sense, right? That you want to just get good for the sake of getting good, not for a number that is at the end of the day fairly arbitrary. Is that more or less right? Like, did I get it?
Like also the shit that you have to do to get 199 is unethical. Like as a healer, if you want to get 99, you have to force the other healer to get a 0.
No,
I
you
mean,
don't.
it
No, you
sounds.
don't. You can book at 99s.
Yep.
Like if you have a party like optimizing mitigation.
And
Believe it or not, the healer dream of healers shouldn't be watching their own parses anyway. They should be watching the partner, the combined parse that healers get. But yeah, it's very attainable. There is a sweet spot that allows now hundreds. On the other hand, that might come at the other healer's cost, but like maybe. But both double 99s totally attainable, and what's like way like infinitely more attainable is double oranges, which is a way more realistic and probably a better objective anyway for everyone.
Like the only case where I get kind of cooking the other healer is Scholar's case because of how the job is really selfish for no reason. But like even then, I wouldn't want to cook the other co-healer either, and that's settle for oranges.
Yeah.
But like all the other healers have so many free heals.
But yeah, my purse is kind of like iffy because all the groups I keep joining need heals.
So your purses this tier, I assume you've looked at them. I don't know, so I'm
They're
not really sure how to answer the
they're just
question.
blue. They're like middling.
Yeah.
What I mean is, well, okay. What I'm more concerned is I have my white mage is at the top is higher than my sage, and that's more concerning for me.
Yeah.
I'd say it's just stuff that you'll be able to figure out. Mimi is good at like knowing when to optimize heals. I'm sure if you two put your brains together, you both can really excel at these fights while keeping the party healthy. It will, of course, also come down to the tanks and the DPS working with you as well. Because, having Mitt going out and making sure damage isn't taken is a group effort. It's not on the healer's shoulders alone.
I'd wish you tell the PF members that.
Yeah, I mean, we don't talk about PF, but
But that is a big reason I wanted to ask, is because I do know that once we clear these fights, Mimi's going to be thinking like, hey, we can move this button here and we can move this button here, and that'll get us an extra like 1 broil in the entire fight. Or I guess we don't have broil in this case, but you know what I mean. Because I know Mimi loves that kind of shit. She's super optimization brained, and I feel like, at least from a healing and standpoint, so are you. Like, that's the feeling I got when we came in here and you started talking, and you're talking about like, no, this isn't really that much damage. If we move like the bell here, it covers a lot more, and it's a lot less, buttons we have to press to cover the healing. It seemed like you definitely had the optimization brain. So I did just want to clarify that, because from our initial conversation, I didn't even get like the 95 part. I kind of got like, oh yeah, and the tier in blue, so who fucking cares? Hey, fight's a fight, right? So like going for like 95, that's fine. That's basically where I'm at this point. My fucking 99 days are way behind me. um, so I just wanted to make sure that like this isn't the kind of thing where we're gonna clear the tier and it's going to be like a different wavelength kind of thing. We're like, all right, let's try to make things better. And you're like, just fucking clear it, That's really kind of what I wanted to confirm here. And it seems like on that end, we're kind of on the same page.
Yeah, are you looking to push yourself? Are you looking to push everything, or is that just not an interest? Do you just want clears and shit? And you don't need to answer now if you don't want to.
Mm.
Night's
I
really
want
just meant to be a trial night anyway.
At this point, I want clears. Optimization just comes on the back, just comes like during while I'm bored.
I gotcha.
Yeah, I'm like we're like yeah, optimization is just like a game, like while we're just going through the motions.
Yeah. No, I would say I probably agree with that. It's a way to make farming more fun, at least for me, and it's something to kind of make the game fun after the farming for me, right? Because there hits a point where like there's no more gear to get. There's nothing else to chase by doing this over and over. But I still want to get in here. I still want to hang with my homies and just play the game a little bit, because at the end of the day, I don't pay $15 for this game because I hate playing it, right? Like, I want to get in here and play it.
This is like post-BIS talk anyway.
No, Zeno's had it right. Do you enjoy defeating an enemy you've already bested?
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, so that's how the game stays fun for me. Is trying to get better at it. Even though I mean, I'd like to think I'm already all right at it. I want to keep getting better. And I think that's a sentiment that's largely shared throughout the group. And I want to make sure that that's not at the very least, I want to make sure that's something that's going to be comfortable for you, because I don't want to put you in a situation where you'd be unhappy either, right? Like this should be something that we're all fucking down with, and we all want to get on and play with each other.
Yeah, a lot of us derive pleasure from pushing our abilities to the limits.
I mean, I play Monster Hunter.
Yeah, exactly. So
I'm
it's
sorry.
like it's fuck you. It's a post-abyss situation anyway. Like right now we're progging. Prog's gonna be our focus. Optimization is gonna come in making prog easier and nothing more. We're not gonna be like, hey man, good job getting this clear with us. You didn't get 99, fuck you. It's obviously not gonna be like that. Like we all want to clear, we want to get the content, especially at this point in the tier where we're like, well, we're like 5th, 6th week already, and we're not even at phase 2 of this fight yet. Like obviously clear is our goal right now, but once we're going through re-clears and hell, we're wrapping up re-clears in a day, and we're like, okay, we're not gonna be like, okay, see you guys next week, bye. A lot of us want to play this game more, get more out of the game beyond the purposes of clearing a tier. And of course, inevitably, we're going to start doing ultimate prog, so we'll have more prog to do, but in between, optimization would be the activity to do. So it might, even if it's not like a current objective, just as long as like you're maybe okay with the idea, and if not, then you don't have to Yeah, go ahead, Tara.
All right. Oh my god!
This is actually an important question. I second this. Switch
good
axe.
taste.
That's
Oh.
not terrible. Yeah, that's nice.
I vote.
Yeah.
Evade extender Chan.
Yeah, dude, like I'm actually thinking about like dropped it to Evade Extender 2 usually because Evade Extender 3 usually sends me too far.
Yeah, 3's a little overkill for Switch Axe. Granted, I'm a Gunlance one trick, so
For me, it depends on the generation, personally.
I've only done okay. No, I've done a little bit of like the DS one. But I've primarily World and Rise.
Yeah, well, that's typical.
ugh, I feel old.
ZSD is fun. Well, yeah, same here. I started with Try.
I started with Freedom Unite.
Oh my god!
There you go.
I still have the
All right.
box in the other room.
All right, dudes. Let's smack this boss a little bit more.
Oh, we all back?
Yeah, Reese got back a little bit ago.
All right.
Refresh food.
I think I played a
All
little
right,
bit
but-
of each one, but didn't get into it more.
Right,
But yeah, anyway.
essentially for up to Paradema and like Super Chain, it's just we have to just throw our heads into it until we get used to it.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, if that's the case, wait, Alexi?
Oh, yeah, get
this
used to
happens
that.
a lot.
Get used to seeing an X on Lexi.
What?
Up, down.
You're ready, but you clearly said you're not ready.
We have to do the ready check and then the Lexi check.
Show me your all, that I might become divinity manifest.
Frazzle shakeout.
Hmm.
From nothing I mold life. You cannot escape my
Pretty north.
eternal gaze.
No, you.
Stay. Swap. Stay. Swap. Watch north.
My reprisal.
Oh, spicy.
These chains are forged from the fabric of creation.
Northwest. It's in pairs. Gonna move clockwise.
What?
What?
Bullshit.
That was bullshit. In, out. Fuck you. Fuck you!
You cannot
Oh, I went to the wrong
That
one.
was that was the
Oops.
tower. I didn't really think that through.
Yeah, might be. I got distracted.
Yeah, I have no idea how you died there.
Yonder.
show
Take Reprisal out.
From nothing, I mold life.
Oh,
Cannot escape my
south.
eternal gaze.
I figured
Right.
it out.
Stay. Stay. Just chill out.
Caster's reach.
Oh, Lexi.
Lexi. I got her. Oh, you already got her. Never mind.
Scary.
Yeah, go bad.
You went too close to the angel and you baited one.
I didn't kill the rest of us too.
Because you took it. I think.
Yeah, only. I mean, it's supposed to be a partner thing. It's not exclusively a tank mechanic. Watch north. Goodbye, Tara.
Reprisal?
Yee.
Alright, I don't know.
All ye no
I think
ha.
Masters. I should probably move.
Don't say that mid-pull ever again.
Focus on Super Chain Theory here.
Magic of creation.
Party southwest. It's in and Proteans.
Oh, I guess I'm taking your spot.
Northeast. Yep. Shit, that's my bad.
In and spread.
Oh, shit.
I got 0 out of 3 mechanics right.
Yeah.
You cannot escape my eternal gaze.
Left.
Lagoon.
Unbelievable. I actually got 0 out of 3 mechanics right at the end.
Ooh, baby, a triple.
Okay, I'm
was-
gonna try to go back to my correct clock position now. So we should probably try to go back to the actual correct position.
The clock position is clear, right?
Yeah, it's just
Okay. I just wanted to make
We-
sure the explanation.
Alki and I have just been swapping instead of.
Well,
Correct.
I'm the more westish one. You're the more southish one. 'Cause it's not a. So that all the melees can get uptime. It's not a clock per se. It's like a tilted clock.
It's just more like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was-
it's more like that.
yeah. But except I was whatever. We'll figure it out.
Well, I'll plant my ass to make your healer fucking casting bitch ass adjust. How about that? Suck it up.
Healer adjust. How dare.
Like you're turning them into a bottom.
No, that's your job.
Oh yeah, that's one thing I should probably warn you about. We are going to talk gratuitous amounts of shit. I think basically every night I call Alki a whiny bitch. It's just
I mean,
a thing.
is
It's how
he?
we show love and affection. Yes.
A little bit, yeah. Party north. Stay.
I mean, these are the whiny comments being directed towards Lexi.
That is also true. She's actually whinier, just quietly.
A poet.
And Cal is just a mean old man.
Oops. I did
True.
myself an accident.
You're not gonna have reprisal for the AoE.
It'll be okay. Why you give me bitch slap though?
Shut the fuck up.
Damage down.
These chains are forged from the fabric of creation.
Southeast. Out in pairs. Whack! We're going clockwise. Don't do that. In and out. Ah, fuck.
Shit.
There's no one.
You cannot escape my
I didn't get to the tower in time.
Dog died. Let's go!
Oh, we had 5 on dark side there.
Girl, my dog
who has
died.
problems
Let's go!
knowing where to go with the Dark and Light?
If I understand the question correctly, which I'm not sure I do, it's the light debuffs and the dark beam are on the left side. The light beam and the dark debuffs are on the right side of the orb that we're circling around.
If it makes it easier, look at your debuff. If you see a person or a squiggly or a line on left or right, you go there. And if it's on right, then you go there.
Michael dude relative?
Yeah, literally the icons actually tell you what side you should be on.
Dude, that
Is-
this eyesight is shit. I can't see actually what it is exactly.
Yeah, Mimi just needs to remember because she has shit eyes and she's like 8 years away from her TV screen and she's on controller, so.
Oh, and if you get the 2 debuff, just ignore the second one. The first one is the one that tells you which side you have to go, because if the spreads get 2 debuff, don't get confused by the spread. It's like an orange puddle or something like that. Ignore that one. It's just to tell you that.
That is
you get the
true.
spread.
You need to make sure you're watching the right debuff.
Yeah, it's the leftmost, the one that you have to pay attention.
Because the spread thing looks dark, but that's not the decider.
Mm. All right, countdown.
Show me your all, that I might become divinity manifest.
I miss the other bosses where, like, if you early pull, you just die instead of just getting damaged.
I missed that.
She
Yeah,
did that.
I missed the rare quadruple autos from fucking PA8.
You cannot
Party north.
escape my eternal gaze.
Stay. Stay.
Yeah, we get to be lazy.
Lexi, I swear to fuck.
What the
Somebody-
fuck's wrong with you? What
Oh, no.
happened?
I think
somebody-
I think I brain malfunctioned.
Yes.
I was
Based
jumping
on what
your
I was
corpse, but there was
listening
no
to?
tower.
I don't want to talk about it.
Alki devolved.
Yeah, you guys ready for my copium of the tier?
What is that?
I'm 90% sure you can bait that mechanic.
Yeah?
I don't know how yet, but I know that I get a tether a lot.
I don't want to hear this.
Like when I was first going in here.
Support's in. I'll stay inside to see if I get tethers more.
So last tier, Salence, a friend of mine who's in the Discord, he'll pop in every now and then, usually to feed us some cursed bullshit strat. He comes in and he goes, "All right, hear me out. I'm pretty sure P7S is baitable. with the tethers from the Minotaur the first time you see the Minotaur. So I'm pretty sure you could bait that mechanic. We spent the entire fucking tier trying to prove it. So every once in a while, me or him, because we're both idiots, just get this like bug up our ass that a mechanic is baitable, and we'll spend literally months trying to prove it. Countdown.
It wasn't, by the way.
It absolutely was. I just couldn't get people to try it with me.
Show me your all that
I don't know, Reese.
Speaking of curse strats,
Yes,
I never did
there
get to do
was.
musical chairs in P1S.
Musical chair?
All I know is where I thought I should go, Reese was there. That's why I was crying aloud.
Oh, because I had the light tower, so I had to be next to that dark tether. So I think I was right.
I don't think you were next to the dark
Party
tether,
north,
though.
party
You're next
north,
to the
party
light.
north, party north, party north.
North.
Alright.
Stay. Stay. You have to pay for your sins!
She'll be fine. One sec.
So, I just found out, don't ask why, that I can survive that auto without Thrill of Battle, so I think I'm going to hold the Thrill there to use on the following tank. Let's start. Beam again. Look, just saying.
Well, tell me if I can get a tether, I mean, a debuff. Once the debuff. It's a comfy.
Reprisal. Yeah, so now I have Throw over here. I think this is the right play.
So, Killa, I know you want to be on the Copium, but like the party I was in, we legit all tested it. Had like DPS and tank healers, and then vice versa, and it didn't work. It was completely random.
from the fabric of
I think your party was just wrong. Saber chain?
Northwest. It's Protean and N. Clockwise. Oh, cool hardware lag. Out and in.
you cannot
Oh, that was my bad.
Mimi,
Huh?
what color were you?
That was a beam, wasn't it?
Oh, it's right stay, by the way.
I know it was white.
You were not a beam. I know this because I was definitely the white beam.
I was the red beam, or the other beam, whichever.
Okay, well,
This tank's in, party out. I'm about to meet my demise.
Mim, I don't know how to tell this to you. Either.
Now an AoE. Hold
Either-
up.
Okay.
You scold Mimi in a second. Okay, now you can jump.
Either enlarging your debuffs or get closer to the TV.
Yeah, maybe binoculars.
Yeah.
Just have them like mounted and pointing
Yeah.
at her debuffs so she can just look over and look through them.
Have like one of those those magnifying monocles that like those cartoon characters have.
I already have them like bigger than the icons from my hotbar.
Yeah, after I maximized it, I put it literally next to my character.
Yeah, that's
Like
what I'm
these-
doing as well.
Do you see this one? Like, it's as big as this one, and it's right next to me.
Yeah, so just I'm not sure, just if compromises need to be made, then make them.
Yeah, it's always one rule or the other. Alright. Countdown?
show me your all that I might become divinity manifest.
I wonder if we can survive.
Ready north.
Cannot escape my eternal gaze.
Swab. Look north.
Reprisal.
These chains are forged from the fabric of creation.
Northeast. It's Proteans and N. Clockwise. In the now.
You cannot escape my eternal gaze.
So we survived it, but we were 5-3 again that time. So, lead or favor. Make sure you're looking very closely at that. So getting to the point where it's consistently 5-3 every poll.
Did I put the tower on the right spot there, Lexi? Okay.
Yeah, towers.
Okay.
Just someone else also ate the tower, so.
Yeah, I saw that I griefed you. I was wondering if I fucked up or not.
As a rule of raiding, it's never your fault.
True.
I mean, that's just true because this is me we're talking about, but...
Oh my
that's-
god, countdown. Cutting that one right the fuck off. Starfall.
That I might become
Oh, bullshit! I did not do it! No one saw that.
Maybe used the wrong mitt at the start.
from nothing. I mold life.
Party north.
You cannot escape my eternal gaze.
Stay. Swap. Stay. Move.
We just bait this mechanic real quick.
Oh, but of course. North.
Right.
Reprisal?
These chains are forged from the fabric of creation.
Southeast. Out and partners. Clockwise. In and out.
Oh shit! Oh fuck me! Live! Yes, I lived.
You cannot escape my eternal
Oh, bullshit.
Yeah, you were
I
late.
was- yeah. I forgot what color I was at first.
My advice, personally, what I've been doing, is when we're at that third one and we're waiting, like we're doing the in-out part, right? Pop sprint, because no matter what your role is, you benefit from being to it a little bit faster.
Yeah, if you can weave it in there, it's a good idea.
I could screw around with Scholar. Or maybe he wants to play. Maybe he wants to play Scholar.
Unless
I
you
mean-
don't mind doing Scholar Sage.
Yo, Scholar Sage, let's fucking go.
I mean, like,
am-
what's we're not trying to clear, we're trying to prog, and what's the worst that can happen?
Mm.
If you guys
I don't
want,
mind.
when we step out for the instance, you can try that out.
Because I know for sure I'll have Expedient there, so...
Just don't get too crazy, though.
I mean, like, the only thing that does not stack are overshields. Everything else stacks.
The exception of Caracal, like, it's the regen stack, but not the mitigation. Like, the soil and, soil and Caracal, like, the mitigation doesn't stack, but
But
Just
the
don't, yeah,
regens do.
just don't use soil, use energy drain. Smile.
Mm.
I'm gonna count down and then we're gonna step out pretty soon here. Let's do like 5 more minutes of pulls.
Understood.
Show me your all, that I might become divinity manifest.
I want this sprint and Expedient to be 20 seconds again, like at the beginning of the expect.
You know what they say about too much of a good thing. Party north.
You cannot escape my eternal gaze.
Swap. Swap. North. Hi.
Reprisal?
Oh, whoops. Yeah, it's my trigger finger for resing is really fast. I know I'm not supposed to be the one to first res. It's just my finger is itchy.
Yeah, this habit from PF.
I mean, if you want to be, I doubt Mimi would complain.
To be fair, I built up the habit this tier.
Yeah. Keep in mind, she has thin air, you
Focus on
don't.
super chain.
Northwest. Pairs and out.
It's more like, yeah.
And then counterclockwise after this. Out in. Ah, fuck me.
You cannot escape my eternal
Left.
gaze.
Yeah, we left existence.
Out. If I left something.
No, I shouldn't have crossed over. Whoever noticed I crossed over, I shouldn't have crossed over. I think I should have stayed on the left side. All right.
Alrighty. Let's pop out here. We'll take 15, so be back at 55 after the hour.
Are you sure 15? We did take a 10-minute earlier.
We did, but it was sort of, I don't know, it was like 5 minutes into raid. I don't think people really built up enough, I don't know, bathroom time in that amount of time, but
Time built up piss.
yeah. Nah, take the 15, right? Like we're not in any super rush tonight. Mostly, like I honestly planned for this night to be like an hour, right? The fact that we're going longer is just because everything's been working out and it's all kind of chilling. We're having a good time. So yeah, take the 15.
I left it in my room recently. I didn't bring it for raid.
Be right back.
Did I have the greatest girlfriend?
What'd you do this time?
I was telling her that I really like that new set they added to the Mog Station because it reminds me of the armor that I always use in Dark Souls 2. And while we were raiding, she sent it to me.
I see.
I love Dark Souls too.
So. Yumi posted something. I think it's generally good advice for everybody, but I think it would be particularly useful for you, Mimi, in static general.
Yep. That's something I kind of pieced together internally, but
Although I don't think it holds true for towers for us because we're not
It
having
does.
towers based on color. We're just having them
does-
based on usual clock position.
it does hold true for towers actually, because
Does it?
yeah, your tower color also determines what side you're on. Because you'll have, instead of having a dude debuff, you'll have a tower debuff.
Right, but you're
So-
not dropping your tower based on the color, right? You're dropping it based on your
Yeah.
clock position.
He is talking about super chain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you are dark tower, you stand in right for the stack, and you drop it right for the light laser person.
Oh.
You do both.
Well, first and foremost, let me say thank you to all the people that have been adjusting for my tower that I've sort of just been dropping wherever the fuck I feel like.
Bleh.
Oh, we are progging, I guess.
No, like straight up, this whole time I thought we were dropping it based on clock position.
No. Yeah, Yumi put it best, Lamau.
I'm a big fan of our Kala relative strats.
I'm not. I miss playing Black Mage. Kala relative.
That's the secret, baby. It's always Kala relative. I made a whole ass static so I can make 6, 7 other people adjust to me. I need to mod my tail off. The honest answer, maybe? Like, I don't know if that's a legitimate question, but the honest answer is because I think the Geckos generally have the best movement animations and emotes. Like, Midlander basically runs like a Disney princess, and it drives me fucking insane. Highlander, as much as I would like to be crushed by mommy thighs, they, I don't know. They just don't look good in like half the outfits in the game. And then Aura is the other race that I play, but they also have a tail that I also mod off.
Male Aura's Crash Bandicoot run
How?
is the best animation in the game.
Dare you?
Just saying. Aura look great, but I'm not into the lizard girl thing. I basically just turn female Aura into better human. And yes, male Aura are fucking disaster. Every time I've played one, which like I've had to play friends' characters before and there were male Auras, every time I press W, I feel like the character's about to topple over because they run like they're top heavy.
God, I unironically love male Aura's animations.
Ow! And it.
Probably par with Lalafels.
Oh yeah, the waddle.
You know the funny thing is, I actually quite like Lalafell animations. Like, they're not good, but they fit the character very, very well. I think they're probably the best, like, animations for what they're supposed to be in the game.
Man, I hope female Hrothgars are also hunched over.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm
the
gonna be able
char.
to handle a Hrothgar without a hunch.
Oh, like they could be like the Char then, like female Char. Oh, that would be great.
Char.
From Guild Wars 2.
All right. Yeah,
Say
the
about,
better
like-
Hrothgars.
See about like Guild Wars 2, like the races are definitely like lore wise very, very deep and integrated and so good. The way they did races.
Guild Wars 2 is phenomenal when it comes to world building. It's weird. Their story's not great, right? Their story's kind of shit. Their story is basically entirely dependent on the main character being incompetent at literally everything. But the world building is fantastic.
The world design is fantastic.
Mhm.
Like I see, like I keep saying like some of their map design, Guild Wars 2's maps are phenomenal. Like to play in, to traverse, it's full of life, especially past base game.
I'd say they look nice. I'd say some of them are a fucking travesty to navigate, but they do look nice. I will give them that. It feels like a living world.
It's very dense, and yeah, I can see why some people dislike it. But like, it's very like every inch is there's something there.
For what it's
Thorns
worth,
or whatever.
okay, I don't know if you've played since they added mounts, but mounts have made traversing the maps much better.
Oh, I know. I have. And my comment stands. Heart of Thorns made me want to never play the game ever again. I think that's what that expansion was called.
Heart of Thorns was definitely like a weak point in terms of just map building, because I agree, like there's way too much verticality. They gave you a glider and wanted to give you every god-given excuse to use the fucking thing, so the maps are like 90% vertical. And it's a pain in the ass for sure. Like I agree with that. I will say, as soon as you unlock the rabbit mount, the game just becomes infinitely fucking better. Like Heart of Thorns
That
is no
is
longer
that
a
is
disaster.
absolutely true.
And then when you get like the Griffin or the Dragon, it's so nice to navigate.
Yeah, expansions live and die off their fucking mounts.
Oh yeah, Guild Wars 2. Yeah, it is common. Not theory. Common thought. Well, the word escaped me. Like common thought that like the Guild Wars 2's mounts are the best implementation of mounts ever.
I 90% agree. Like there are times that I appreciate just sort of being able to be lazy, throw on auto run, and like I don't know, jerk off to porn on my other monitor or something. But like if I want to like active mounting, yeah, for sure, Guild Wars 2 is fantastic.
And I get what you mean, like the auto run. That's what was it? Not Bladen Soul. What was Black Desert? Like the auto run mount for Black Desert, I think is probably better for if you just want to second monitor or alt tab it.
Mm. Oh yeah, some I've noticed a lot of Korean games do this, where you can like click on a quest objective and it'll just walk your character there. I've seen it probably in 2 or 3 Korean games at this point. But even on like Final Fantasy, right? Like I get on my flying mount, I go as high as I can, I press my middle mouse button, I tab out of the fucking game.
I do not think like Final Fantasy's mount system is just like it's a collectible, but like traversal with it, it's just whatever.
Oh yeah, it's ye old standard flying mount. Like there's nothing special or innovative about it at all. But like, I think there's like a time and place for like lazy auto run mounting, and like super in depth, like maintain your altitude, dragon riding WoW style or Guild Wars 2 style mounting. And I love Guild Wars 2 mounts. I love dragon riding on WoW for that matter. Like I think it's a super cool system. I appreciate having the option to do either. Because sometimes I just want to be fucking lazy.
Oh yeah, but like in the Guild Wars 2, it's like the option is they have a fuck ton of waypoints everywhere. So if you just want to go there, just teleport that. It's like why bother with mounting? Just teleport there.
I will say, yeah, that's a good thing about that game. More waypoints.
Now, I will say one bad thing about Guild Wars 2 mounts, and I think this is a very agreeable point. Like I've never met anybody who disagreed with this point. I think the flying mounts are far too important to be as gated as they are.
I don't think I ever even got them unlocked, so I can't comment.
If you're trying to do meta events, which is basically most of what you do in that game,
then like yeah, I imagine you need them to catch up.
Oh yeah, there's people that are like 20,000 feet ahead of the pack on their dragons, and then there's all the people that haven't unlocked it yet, fucking trying to jump over a hill on their bunnies. Like they're so important for doing the world events, and they're so fucking gated in that game. The Griffin is high to be gated behind like I think 1,000 gold or something.
50. No.
Oh, did they nerf the cost?
150. No, was it 150? It's not 1,000. But yeah, I just remember having to pay 50 for either one total or three times for. I don't remember. It's 3 instances of 50 or 1 instance of 50. I don't remember.
Oh, it's 250 for the Griffin. I think it's like 100 for the Dragon.
Oh right. I did get both, by the way.
Jesus.
Oh yeah. Okay, so it was 5 instances of 50 then. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, it was.
Gross.
Like
it's like if the mounts in this game, the gold mounts were mandatory.
Having like the thing is like the Griffin. I guess once you get like all the base 4 mounts, like you can do anything. You can get any place the Griffin can. It's just the Griffin can get there faster to an extent. But yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Like technically, and some of the other places, and especially for like the, you know how we have hunt trains? Like Guild Wars 2 also has similar trains for skill points.
Ugh.
And in that case, when people lag behind, some of the veterans place down portals, so like the people who are less fortunate or have less time in the game can get there as well.
Yeah, that's actually what a buddy of mine did for me. He went on his Mesmer, and he would just griffin to places and then portal me to them.
But yeah, mount. There's in yours. If you don't know, like in yours too, you get the mounts automatically once you play Path of Fire, like the 4 basic mounts, and the collectibles are just the skins for the mounts. The achievement is the Griffin, the Dragon scale, the PvP mount. Oh, the funny thing about the PvP mount, I've never played PvP, by the way. The funny thing about the World v World mount, the PvP mount, is that it has an ability that produces an aura of everyone who isn't on a mount gets enough speed to match the mount.
The PvP mount's super interesting, yeah, because isn't it like only good in World v World? Like it loses effect. It only has its effects in World v World or something.
So this is like to help people who don't have the PvP mount to like stay with a group of people with the mount. Because like, what's the point of like, hey, 6 people go way far ahead while like, and then to just run straight into the enemy Zerg and then die.
Mm-hmm. Guild Wars 2 is weirdly good about segregating content. Like, I've never felt that PvP really encroaches on PvE or the other way around, with the one exception that it is far too fucking easy to get your first character through PvP.
I mean, like people have been doing the opposite. No, like that's pretty much the opposite. So if you wanted to like have to work your way up, there's plenty of other games that make you do that. Guild Wars 2 wanted to be different, and that's one aspect in which it has been different. It is different.
Oh yeah, no, I'm saying like your very, very first character, right? Because one of my biggest complaints about Guild Wars 2 is I think it's very hard. The step from I just hit level cap from the first time to I am geared enough to do content on for the first time is such an enormous step compared to everything that comes after it. Like getting your first set of ascended gear is such a pain in the ass compared to getting your second or third or fourth set. So like the fact that you could go into PvP and get it probably twice as fast as you could do doing PvE is inane to me.
Just don't make relics in Guild Wars 2.
Just don't make relics.
Yeah. I've had to sit through very long rants from one of my friends regarding those.
Are you talking about the legendaries?
Yeah.
I have legendary armor. Final Fantasy does not have that.
True. I actually like legendaries in Guild Wars 2 because they're not fundamentally they're not an advantage except that you could just change them on the fly.
It's a what's it called? Oh, fuck, the word escapes me.
It's a convenience more than a power boost.
Well, well, that's not really the problem with it that I heard described.
Oh, they're a nightmare to get.
Yeah,
that. Oh yeah, like it's the same, but like it's the same thing with Final Fantasy's relic. Like it's supposed to be.
From what I know.
Okay, it's more extreme.
It's way more of a nightmare in Guild Wars 2.
Oh, it's extreme. Like I heard that it's a month of gathering raw resources.
Yeah, like
ARR
relics are bad, but they can be knocked out in a week easy.
Yeah, like when Guild Wars 2 wanted to they wanted to provide a grind, they provided a grind.
Yeah. They own you while you try to make that thing.
But with the advantage and like prestige of it, I guess. Like the reward matches the grind.
It's like an ultimate,
Yeah.
except instead of challenging content, it's mind-numbing content.
It is very literally an ultimate, yes. Because they don't provide any power boost. They're the exact same stats as a normal piece of gear. They just look very flashy. They have very flashy effects.
Dude, the flashiness on all the legendaries deserved its name.
Nothing in that game will ever be better than playing a Revenant, getting the legendary short bow, and summoning a portal that shits out unicorns.
Okay,
I'm just saying, Guild Wars 2 peaked at that point.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Gotta peak sometime.
Oh yeah, 50. The 50. Okay, so the 1500 tomes was to address an issue, like that was talked about even during back then in Shadowbringers relics. Like people were saying, but I don't want to do this, but I don't want to do that, but I don't want to do
Then
this.
don't do it. Like, if you don't want it, then don't get it.
Like I think
Now it's like
So-
barely even like a special thing anymore.
but maybe you're doing the initial. Actually, for the initial, like the pre raid wide, we don't even have to. We just need a regular shield. We don't even need
Okay.
special shields. We don't need.
So do you want me to save the restart to top Kala off after the auto then? Like with XCOG?
Now I was talking about spread low.
No, like, because you don't want me to do the crit shield, right? So I can use the resight on XCOG to get
No, I
Kala
think
off after.
I think what he's saying is all you really need is the spread low, and that's it.
Like for the first raid ride, we just need sucker. That's it. For the pre-poll, we just need sucker. We can save spread low for something that hits harder, I guess.
Like, it's still 90 seconds, I'll be back up for the tethers, no matter what, anyway, so... If anything, if you want me to change it, then I can use a recitation on XCOG for Kala. If that's what you want.
Well, just do what you think works best, and we can adjust after a few runs.
Yeah, sucker would be
we're
better.
ready?
Slightly more gear.
For what it's worth, we're probably going to do like 30-ish more minutes of pulls. Normally we go towards 10. We'll cut a little bit early tonight just so I can talk to the dudes and kind of see what everybody's thoughts are.
The dude relatives.
Countdown?
That's fine.
Make sure you have food on, by the way.
Oh, I could anyway. Nice.
I missed you, Chain Strap.
Me too, apparently.
Party North. Swap. Stay.
Oh.
Where am I? Oh, I'm right here. I'm not.
What?
Wait, what? Someone was in the wrong position.
Yeah.
Was it me?
I was probably still in that.
Wait, what? I died there?
Someone.
I think someone messed up on both sides.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I went to the empty spot and then it's like, oh, this is wrong, and then but everything else was filled.
All
So-
right, run it back.
One of the speaking of chain stratagem, let's keep on going. One of the Pricer people I ran with before, like had an observation. The difference between the number 1 and number 2 tank parse is that one of them had a scholar on their team. Everything, literally every other move was the same.
Well,
What tank class was it?
I think it was Dark Knight, but like,
Crits are RNG though, even without
Yeah.
Scholar.
yeah, crits
Yeah,
are
but-
RNG. Party North. Party North.
the
I
thing is,
think there is tax though. Stay.
it just counts your crits.
Stay, then swap.
Oh shit. Fuck me.
Yeah, okay.
I'm fine.
No, I'm wrong.
Oh no. Bye bye.
Oh,
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, I went to the wrong side. I went based on tether rather than person.
All good. I'll just shake off the brain rot for 30 minutes, 25 minutes. Countdown?
I thought this was Prog.
yeah.
Hello, game. Countdown? There we go.
Knock that down for you.
I thought that was fucking hardware lag again.
Show me your all, that I might become divinity manifest. From nothing I mold life.
Wonder when they're gonna add in the crit buffs give chain crit damage additive.
You cannot
Party North.
escape my eternal gaze.
Swap.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh,
Wait, how do I? No.
Jesus.
Hi, Tara.
Think
Oh no.
I guess.
Look north.
confused. Yeah, no.
I'm in.
That's my bad.
Bye, everyone. We good? We
You're
weren't
right,
messing this up earlier.
This is the first time I've seen it like on the complete other side.
Okay. Yeah, it could be. I mean, you could be basically anywhere but 1, really.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let's go. Countdown?
Yeah, I was expecting like the first and second spot and then got stun locked.
Show me your all, that I might become divinity manifest. From nothing I mold life. You cannot escape
Face
my
off.
eternal gaze.
Stay. Swap.
I was really.
It was stay first one.
Shit.
That's fine. I knew that was gonna happen.
I can get Khaled.
Please do.
I'll look back here.
Right, so-
North.
Rizal.
You have this mitigation.
I'm just putting this on for regions and Kala. Actually, I'll take it out next time. Doesn't seem like it was necessary.
Oh, it's
What?
not. I have equilibrium there still.
I'm gonna get. Oh, you're not. Oh, whatever.
I didn't have a short turret from there.
Yeah.
Ever.
Next time Lucy gets it.
Focus up for chain. Southeast. In and Protean. Clockwise. And then out.
Oh, Mimi.
Oh shit.
Oh shit! Oh, I didn't realize that was tower shit. My bad.
You cannot escape my
Good boy.
Ah. I should open carefully.
Whoever had the dark tower looked like it was back there also.
Yeah, I also forgot.
Yeah. Okay.
I was in GTFO position.
Yeah.
I did get the spread away from Mimi and I walked off.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I was like to say like we were down a Reese.
Because I was trying to not hit her with my spread.
He pieced out.
Alright. Got done?
Show me your all, that I might become divinity manifest. From nothing I mold life. You cannot
Ready, north?
escape my eternal gaze.
Stay. Swap. Stay and then swap.
Someone's missing.
I don't have a partner.
I needed to go all the way to 1. Okay.
You did not need to go all the way to 1.
I did need to go all the way to 1. That was the open spot.
Oh,
It
then I
shouldn't have
fucked up.
been.
Yeah, DPS
Yeah.
should never have to go to 1. Is my
Yeah, then I
point.
fucked up.
That someone fucked up and you took the price.
Oh, you know what? I think it was me that fucked up.
Oh.
Yeah.
'Cause you had a dark tower, right, Reese?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it was me that fucked up. Alright, got done?
I still could have saved it if I just would have went the.
I mean, not your responsibility too.
Your all, that I might become divinity.
Yeah, your responsibility is to yell at Calais.
From nothing I mold life. You cannot escape my
The north,
eternal
pretty north.
gaze.
Stay. Then swap. Stay and then swap.
Wait.
Never mind.
Oh, those still pop even if you sack yourself. Interesting.
I remember when we were progging Paradigm to 3.
No, Lexi, it's me. I'm just having trouble with it right now. I get it.
Guy. Guy relative.
Alright, countdown.
Show me your all, that I might become divinity manifest. From nothing I mold life.
Pretty
You
nice.
cannot escape my eternal gaze.
Stay. And swap. North.
Russell.
Jane's next. Focus up, please.
These chains are forged from the fabric of creation.
Northeast. It's Proteans and out. Clockwise. In and out.
This
3
one?
people ran into a light tower, and 0 people ran into the dark one.
Well, there were other issues that happened during lasers. It looked like either left side missed someone or got an extra thing.
That's great. That's not what I was asking about. I understand
I'm just
there
saying
were other
deaths
issues.
impacted
yeah, no,
it.
that doesn't change the fact that 2 people walked into a tower and one of them shouldn't have been there. So, unless it's directly relative to that, I don't care right now.
I think it was me that fucked up. Let me check the clip. Let's see what I had.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, that's what I need to know.
Oh, I did it. Was the dark light tower too close?
Oh,
Megan's
that was because
very quiet.
I had the other laser and I went to the wrong spot.
Well,
And
that's
actually, that's how like people died at first.
yep. That explains how Reese and Lexi got creamed.
Countdown?
Show me your all, that I might become divinity manifest. You cannot
Pretty south.
escape my eternal gaze.
Right. Stay. Stay.
The Soulflower Sage Scholar has been comfy though.
North.
Reprisal.
These chains are forged from the fabric of creation.
Northeast, in and Proteans. Clockwise. Fucking. Out and in.
You cannot escape my eternal gaze.
What is the Umbral Glow? Is that the out? Or the in, rather? If anyone knows.
Umbral Glow.
Yeah, it hit me for something like 300,000 damage. I'm wondering, I think it might actually be the spread, which means I got clipped by something on the way out.
Let me take a look.
Not sure.
Where were you?
It's
Have you
okay.
considered sleeping more?
Like another pull or two, Tara, and you're free to go back to bed.
I mean, I haven't been to bed. I woke up at like 9:30.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, back to bed for you.
I wasn't looking at you. Where were you? What did you spread? Kylo?
Well, where did I spread? I like sprinted to the back of the boss. I think I just got clipped on the tower and on the way.
Yeah, I think the Saints towers go off first, then the spreads. Yeah,
Yeah, my
the towers go to the same side.
Yeah, if it makes things easier, when it's in second, tower people run straight ahead, like forwardish, and the people who had lasers stay in, and the people who have towers go left and right. And the spread people in the back just go to the back, and then once like the ends, once the inn finishes and the towers drop down, that's when like we should really start spreading out as best we can.
The timing of your, I'm looking at the clipping. The timing of your death just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's why it kind of shocked me too. Like
Riska also died at the exact same time.
Yeah, if you died to the tower dropping, it might have been mine. I didn't go super far out with it.
I mean, you don't really have too much time to. Yeah, I think if towers go left and right, and then the spreads go like right to the boss, that should be better.
Yeah. I mean, like the end of the story, right, is like I just need to stop veering to the right, which is what I've been doing.
Yeah,
and so far I've just gotten lucky until that pull.
I understand what killed you. So Riska's Dark Tower hit you while you were dark aspected, but Riska also died because he also died to the donut.
Gotcha. So wait, did his go off early because he got hit by the donut?
No, he survived the donut. But the
Yumi
tower
said it
killed
was.
him.
Yumi said it was definitely the tower, so you just were too far left initially.
Okay. All right, so I'll just be more careful about that. No big deal.
So my deaths are
Or-
just unrelated. I
Or,
get clipped.
or like the people with towers just go perpendicular from like, don't go in or out, just go perpendicular.
Yeah. All right, countdown.
Yeah, you died to the tower dropping, and Driska died because he ate. Also died to the tower, but because he also ate the donut
That I might become divinity manifest.
beforehand.
Right.
From nothing I mold life.
But I also wanted to say, yeah, like people really underestimate how much raw
Pretty north.
Sage and Scarlet, like the shield holders can do.
Stay. And swap. Stay and then swap.
Ah, fuck.
Oh.
Goodbye. Why?
Like, I was like, see those lots of
I was
my
hoping we at least just get one of the lasers, but no, we got both.
And Lexi dodged them.
Oh, of course. Well, Lexi always inexplicably dodges shit with weird movement.
All right, countdown.
She's trying to confuse the bosses with her.
Show me your all, that I might become divinity manifest. From nothing I mold life.
Pretty south.
Cannot escape my eternal gaze.
Right. Swap. Look north.
These chains are forged from the fabric of creation.
Northeast. In and Proteans. Counter. Clockwise. In out.
Oh, I was a tower. My bad. Shit.
You cannot escape my eternal gaze.
Left.
Baby lip.
Left stay.
No, it's left. Left swap swap. Left swap swap.
It is left stay. Stay. It's stay. Oh, it's not? Oh, right.
Oh.
He doesn't flip. You don't fucking flip this time? What the hell? This fight
You have to
sucks,
pay
dude.
attention if it's top to
Thanks,
bottom or
Vincent.
bottom to top. If it's bottom to top, it's a switch.
This fight sucks. Alright, my bad then.
I'll
Fuck
get
this
down
fight.
here.
Okay, we go.
Okay.
All right,
What was that?
People were confused.
Okay,
When
let me
do-
rephrase. What is
when do the-
electrify?
When did the cross and X debuff show up?
Then they should have appeared there, did they not?
They do, yeah.
Oh, I only
They
saw a
appear
red one
before-
on me and I was confused.
They appear.
Then that
before the
means you didn't
platform
have it.
broke.
Healers don't guarantee to have it. The supports guarantee to have it, but not healers necessarily, Mimi.
Yeah, it can be. I think it's random between the supports, tanks and healers. It's random.
But what do I do with that one?
You go to the middle platforms.
Yeah,
Okay.
you take one of the middle towers. I believe you're always going east because we
Yeah.
have the healers anchoring. So you'll take
Yeah,
whatever
you're-
east towers there.
Okay.
And then from there, well, we'll explain it next time. I believe we're stepping out now, yes?
Yeah, we are. Oh, okay.
Okay.
That was
Yeah,
towers
if you
going off.
want, like, if you're chill. Oh no, we're done.
Yeah,
But yeah. It's so you're gonna have to learn both parts of it with the cross X or with the red tower or blue lightning
Yeah.
tower.
That mechanic's gonna take a